Hey everybody, how's it going? We're here with a timeless reading. Welcome. Okay, first card that we have out is Nine of Cups, and I'm seeing the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Something is coming together in a way that you want it to. I'm seeing things progressing very, very quickly here. It seems like it also has to do with the state that you're into, like mentally, energetically. Nine of Cups, starting off with that, it's about you being in a state of gratitude. It looks like you're going towards, because of that. So you're in that state, right? And so you're moving in that way where there's a sense of gratitude for something. So that can mean too that, like, because Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment card, it can mean like something's going on that you're like, oh, this is so good, or like maybe nothing in particular happened and you're just like, I'm happy to be alive, or whatever it is that's happening here. This is you being in a state where there's a sense of like energetic abundance, because Nine of Cups is connected with Jupiter, and Jupiter is sort of like what I want it to be, it will be, like that sort of thing, but from a deeper place. It's connected with Pisces as well, so it can be about like fantasies and dreams and stuff like that, realizing things, feeling grateful. So because of you being in this spot, satisfied, you're moving in that way. And so like that's really the key to getting things moving and progressing here. This is also reminding me too, side note, this is reminding me of how some people, when they're talking about manifesting, it's like acting as if you already have that thing and like being in that state. I'm kind of getting something like that. Like you may be like, what would it feel for me? Like if this is something that's like not happening yet, you may be in a spot where, yeah, I feel like it could be these two things. Either like you're feeling this energy right now just about things as they are, so this is like a state of acceptance and stuff. This can be, I'm hearing dream come true, wish come true. What also this can be is like you thinking about what you want and being in that space of like feeling how you would feel if you had that thing, or like thinking how you would think, whatever this is, whatever that would be. And because you're in that vibrational space, something progressing and moving very quickly. It looks like you're moving, I'm seeing you move towards the King of Swords, so there can be, you can feel like you're moving into a state where you're ready to take something on, where you're ready to say something, have a conversation, bring something up. This can be too, like I'm clear on what I want, I know what I want, and now I can move forward with things as well, and I can express that too clearly. It looks like with another person. It doesn't have to be. This can also be you with yourself. But I am seeing a King of Swords and I'm seeing Queen of Cups here. So there may be a conversation that you're having. Feels like it's time. Something about the timing of this being particular. This can also be you expressing your emotions too. I'm seeing you connecting with someone. This is somebody that you care. If you're the King of Swords, you're connecting with somebody that you care about. This is somebody, it looks like something could have been happening. I'm seeing you guys move forward with things. Having Three of Cups here, there's some type of like joining or connecting that's happening. So this can be like you're spending time hanging out with this person, or there's something that you guys were working out and now that's happening. Three of Cups is a really, really happy thing, and I'm also seeing Six of Swords. So that can be like, I'm clear on this. I'm moving into a space where I'm able to communicate that with you being whoever this is, that's the Queen of Cups. So you expressing this with the Queen of Cups. And it looks like there can be like a making up or getting past something or feeling like now we can move forward, like that type of thing. For those of you that you're resonating with the energy of the Queen of Cups, you can have somebody that was like, there was something that they were figuring out here and they wanted to express it to you, but they sort of needed to like get into that space in order to be able to like come to you with this. And then I'm seeing whatever this is, this be like a good thing when you guys are connecting with one another, where this would be like a happy situation that's unfolding here. This is what I'm seeing. What's the issue? I'm seeing Five of Swords pop up, but this seems like really, it seems weird and random to have this pop up. So you see this, right? So this is like, things are good and things are happy, and there can even be like a reconciliation, or this can just be like, wow, I'm having a really good time spending time with you, like that sort of thing. So like, why is the Five of Swords here? What's that about? Is this somebody that feels excluded, or is it something else? There can be somebody feeling like a type of way about not getting what they want. That can be something that's happening here. Can we clarify? Because where is this coming from? This feels like something that was going on maybe within another situation. Why is the Five of Swords here? Anything else? Okay. What's clarifying the Five of Swords? Let's talk about Five of Swords quickly. Five of Swords is somebody that's looking at something and feeling a type of way about it. Like Five of Swords can be someone looking at something and feeling jealous. They can feel angry. They can feel spiteful. They can feel like they need to take matters into their own hands. They can not like the way that something is. They can be taking it personally. It can be like that type of energy where it's like, you see how these people, right? These people, they're connecting and things are very happy and things are feeling good. And then you have this other energy over here that's sort of like on the outside looking at that. But this person really, like if you just think about it, people hanging out, right, having a good time. You see someone over here feeling a type of way, but they're like directly looking at this. So this thing that they're like angry about or whatever, it's probably because they're feeling left out. Because you see how Five of Swords is like directly looking at this? It's like, why are you looking at something happy and feeling a type of way about it? Five of Swords would want to be part of that. So someone may be feeling excluded. What's clarifying Five of Swords is reciprocity. Somebody may feel like they're not part of something that they want to be part of, or something is not working or flowing in the way that they want it to. And I'm seeing Page of Pentacles coming out upside down. So this can mean like, Page of Pentacles can mean many different things, but it can feel at the end of the day like something is not helpful. For those of you that you're resonating with this energy of the Five of Swords, this may be clarifying something to you that you want. Let me use an example for this. You can be looking at a situation, like let's say you're like walking on the street and you're walking past a restaurant and you see two people like outside the restaurant eating on the like patio or whatever is like outside when somebody's eating, and they're laughing and stuff, and you look and it feels triggering to you in some way. It's because of feeling that like lack of joy or lack of connection or lack of intimacy, you know? So this is saying something to you. It's saying something to you about what you want. But there can also be this feeling of fear that's associated with what you want, or feeling like you don't have something that you want, or feeling like you're on the outside of it. Like I see Five of Swords as being a card of separation, of sort of like I'm standing over here and I'm protecting myself, but I'm looking at something with a sense of like longing even. Like you see how this card, like their sight is set on something. And even though they may look like they're all right within whatever situation they're in, because this can be like, I did this in order to protect myself, to keep my heart closed so nothing hurts me. It's still feeling that sense of like longing to belong, or longing to connect, or longing to be a part of this. So you may be dealing with somebody that's feeling like that right now, that may feel jealous because they're on the outside of something, or you could be feeling that way, like something similar to that. But it could have come through as you like feeling a type of way about something. But how you would know what this is that you would be looking at something that's like happy and joyful, genuinely, like something that's like a nice thing, that's like there's love there, and there's understanding there, and there's receptivity there, and looking at that and being like feeling triggered by that. And it's communicating something very important about one's values. So some of you may be the person or the people that are like in that group. Some of you may be feeling like you're on the outside of this, but whatever it is, it's sort of like all of these moving pieces that are allowing this situation to play out and to take place, to give us more context. About what we want and how we feel. Okay. Feeling like this gets to a point where it becomes a very heavy cross to bear, which then leads to the necessary change. Some of you, this is a situation that's just going on between you and another person, and you could have felt like you wanted to make up with them, or they wanted to make up with you, but you could have like felt a type of way towards them. Like there could have even been something going on where it's like, okay, we're reconnecting and things are supposed to be happy, but why am I still feeling like this? Why am I still almost feeling like I'm on the outside looking in when I'm like literally inside of this situation, having this interaction with this person? Some of you, what I'm seeing some really key pieces here. For those of you that this is just between you and another person, you could have felt like things were like good and things are happy with you and another person, but something was going on and they could have felt triggered. What I'm seeing, let me just clarify really quick with these energies. There's a King of Swords here and there's a Queen of Cups. This means one of the energies here is more like direct, straightforward, They may communicate more, they may be more blunt, or it's easier for them to sort of bring things up and speak about them topic wise, you know, like initiates conversations, wants to communicate, is eloquent when they communicate. The other energy is the Queen of Cups, so typically this would be somebody that perceives themselves as being more sensitive. They may perceive themselves, in comparison to this person, as having a more difficult time saying things, speaking about things. They may be like, I'm very sensitive and I feel everything, but I'm not always able to like articulate that, or like it takes me a little bit to get to that point because I need time to process. They may be somebody that like notices a lot of things subtly, energetically, but they may have like a little bit of a different communication style than with this other person, even though they actually like make a pretty good team together with one another. But there can be this feeling between them like things seem good on the surface, but I'm seeing like something that was happening below the surface between these two energies. It looks like it's attributed to the Queen of Cups, so this would be the person that may take on an identity and feel like they're the more sensitive person, or the more emotional person, or the person that like feels more, or the person that is like impacted more, like that type of thing. Not that it's like a game of comparison, but this person may really identify with their water energy, so they may really see themselves as somebody perceptive. They may really perceive themselves as somebody nurturing. They may be very like creative. They may have some type of like artistic avenue that they like to take. Like this is just the archetype of this person. So you see that person's energy. This is the Queen of Cups. And you see that things are meant to be good because there are these two energies that are coming together, where it seems like things are being talked about, things are being felt, like we're hanging out together, things are good. And then you just see this Five of Swords and the Ten of Wands over here. But I think that the reason why somebody's feeling a type of way towards another person, because we see the Nine of Cups up there, right? So this is like a wish fulfillment. This can be somebody that comes off in a way where it's like they get what they want, or not, they get what they want in a way where it's like maybe they have big dreams that they realize, or maybe they just seem like things work out for them, or they could be in a space where it's like, why are you always happy? You're just like always grateful about everything, you know? And that can be triggering to this other person because they're seeing somebody in like what they have, and they're like, I want that, and I feel like I don't have that. That's what this Nine of Cups and the Five of Swords is about. Because Nine of Cups is like, if you felt like you were part of that, you would be like, I have what I want and I feel so happy about that. But Five of Swords looking at that is like, I'm looking at that and I'm feeling triggered because I perceive myself as not having that. I perceive myself as being separate from that. I perceive maybe this other person as having something that I don't have, that I perceive that I want. And Five of Swords is also like, I protect myself from the things that I want, because then what if I lose it, or what if it's taken away from me? So this person like sees this other person who actually is like acting as a catalyst for them to get closer to what they want, but they may feel like they're realizing the difference, or like the separation between where they are and what they want. And noticing that like disparity, this person is feeling that. And that's why they're feeling a type of way. And I think they get to this point where they feel like almost overwhelmed with that, because this may be something that's popping up and they're feeling it and they're like, I don't like that I'm feeling like this, or like, why do I have to be feeling this, or like, what do I need to do in order to not be feeling like this anymore? And then we have the Death card here, which means that this gets to be so like overcharged and overstimulating and so like heavy to carry this, that it's like it can't do anything else anymore. Like it's gonna have to die into something else. So that's why the Death card is here. So it's like somebody feeling like this, that becoming so much for them to carry, so much to bear, that it's like it all ends here, like that type of thing. So that's why the death card is here, because it's like, I need to find a new way. I need to find a new route. I don't want to be in this energy anymore. So it's basically like I'm giving this up. I'm shedding this. I'm surrendering. So that's what's happening here. For the person that's personally experiencing this, they may be having a very different experience than the other person that is sort of within this situation with them. So because this person is like, can't go on like this, it all needs to end here, I need to transmute this into something else. Like, I want to evolve, I want to grow, I don't want to be identified with this energy anymore. Like, I want to feel happy, you know, like I want to feel grateful. Like, I'm seeing that person and I'm feeling where I'm lacking that within me. So this person is basically having like a bit of a dark night of the soul right now, not feeling good going through this. But that's just that's like how these things feel, you know? It's normal to be feeling like that. Because it's sort of like everything you knew and the way that you were thinking and how you were framing things before and how you were identifying with like your thoughts and your emotions as you went through this. Like, these things are changing now, they're transforming now. And because we have this focus here on the Scorpio energy, this is a fixed energy. So it's like really has to be pulled out of your hands, because that fixed energy, we like to hold on to it. So it's like, I have no other choice than to let this go. But it's really feeling like one is at their like end now of this, and like there's nowhere else to go. So I have to surrender to this. I have to give it up. I have to let it go, because I don't want this to be taking over my life anymore. I do get the feeling too that somebody could feel like how they noticed something was going on is that they had like an adverse response to something, where it's like, I should feel happy about that. Like, why am I looking at something that's like happy and joyful and feeling a type of way? And it's like, that was sort of the moment where one tuned in and was like, something's going on here and I need to address this. That's what's happening. Some of you, this was triggered within a social situation, or you're in a social situation where someone was feeling triggered. I'm seeing Scorpio, Pisces, and I'm seeing Saturn here too. That means that this is going to be completed. Cycle having to do with like wishes, desires, hopes, wants, dreams, gratitude, emotional fulfillment, like these types of things, and feeling like something was not fully clicking or like working. That's what this Saturn cycle has been about here. I'm seeing it be a social one, and I'm seeing a lot going on psychologically and energetically to have Scorpio and Pisces here, and have that be connected with Saturn. This is going to change the way that one communicates. And what I'm also seeing is there being a very, very deep dive into like previously hidden things, like subconscious things that one is connecting with and like going down into to bring up to the surface and reveal to oneself. I'm seeing there also be like a very happy ending here too. So it feels like this is going to bring one into a space where before, again, they were feeling like on the outside, and this is going, even if they were the ones, like let's say you have two people, like those two people that were sitting at that table like eating, right? And a person's walking by and looking at them and being like, man, they look so happy. You look into the minds of those two people, and one of those people that's like in that little group, like at that table there, is like, I don't even feel like I'm part of this, you know, feeling that separation. That's what this is going to resolve. So that's what's happening here. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everyone for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I'm sending everybody love, and I hope to catch you guys next time.